this. 3 Envy players here, and Ye is going to push elbow.
Got the sheriff. Oh no, he's been completely caught out by Patty there. The slow push-up elbow, as you highlighted, will pay off. And that's a nice early advantage for X10.
Oh, look at the reposition, though. They're going through the mid doors. They're meeting up with the Cypher down there. This site's open, Dan. This is free.
Yeah, it absolutely is. We've got a retake that's going to have to be set up here, but Finesse actually not able to win the battle there, and that's unfortunate because they're looking for the retake, but now they've got no players left to actually set up a coordinated retake. It's a 2 versus 5. We think Marv and Crashies are going to have to hit some incredible shots. Marv starts things off nicely, Crashies as well, and suddenly a 1 versus 2. Foxy very low. And Patty's going to swing up. The timing! To run their game, you're going to be as disruptive as possible. As the experienced team, Envy, you definitely, I think, put them in a good spot here with this.
Yeah.
Incredible players.
I'm gonna cut you off here, Dan. They're working up halls right now, and there's no Sentinel utility here to notify Envy. Envy's all grouped by halls, but if you notice, X10 is spread all across the map. They could easily grab the spike and roll to either site right now.
Those Marshals looking for those opening bits of damage. To soften up these players, the Marshals will make the other weapons extremely potent if you get some of those initial tags. So we start to have a movement from X10, as we can see, towards that B site with the spike. Still 2 players in halls, though, and there we go. We get the very aggressive Viper wall coming across, and Envy have to start to wonder what is going on.
I don't think I've ever seen that Viper wall used. That is a great wall. And Foxy with the recon to get into the B site, the drone to make sure no one's pushing up, post plant. I am so impressed by the spacing and timing on these X10 pushes.
And this is the first thing you have to deal with is the halls players, and that's going to slow things down somewhat. Envy now starting to encroach upon the B site, but these post-plant positions are certainly going to be strong here. Stinger comes out, huge there for Finesse, able to swap out and create that presence on the flank. That's going to enable the remainder of Envy to start pushing from spawn, but Sushi Boy with a nice defense there, keeping this alive so far for X10, and more than that.
And meanwhile at B, the Viper and the Killjoy are going to aggress.
Just sitting in window, so Sushi Boy will have a lot of fun with the Bulldog. So that aggression has been stuffed immediately. Looking for a response now from Envy. We've got, of course, Ye pushing down elbow, seeing what he can find. And at the same time, push toward the A site. This is going to be spotted out by Victor. He's going to have to try to deal with this one. Only the Classic, though, doesn't have enough in him to deal with Patty this time around. And that's the A site busted open.
Wow, that's so good. Dan, this X10 team is impressing me already. I just want to tell you what happened. So that guy at B peeks the window, spots the double push, gets the frag, peeks elbow. They see El Diablo there. Ye is at elbow. So what do? They immediately pounce on A because they know 3 people are over at the B site, max 2 at A. Likely 1 has to be holding mid, though. So Patafan dashes into his smoke and creates that opening. X10, this round is all but over. There's 0 chance Ye wins this.
Yeah, no idea where any of these players are. They don't know where he is just yet, but he needs to get the fortunate timing, and that's not...
X10 is poised to attack.
And that's one of the reasons why they have Ye here as well. The operator has the dash, can take these forward angles, get that early information, buy time for the rotation. Looking for the first peak, he's going to find it. What a great bit of game sense there from Ye. Very aware. Cruz goes down. And that's the early 5v4 in favor of the defenders, Envy. And Ye's repositioning. He's so active.
And there's that poison orb. We've been seeing that all tournament long so far. Denies vision for the halls player, and you can see the response coming out of Crashies to drone through. Gets no info, but that in itself is info, Dan. Tells them no one's working up halls.
And now I think the intentions are known. But the quick KO knife coming out to suppress a bunch of players. Get info as to how many are actually there, and Spike will go down. X10 trying to now defend the Spike, and Ye is doing more damage here. Victor up close, can't break that forward line here. Crashies though starting to work on it, and we're going to get this reinforced fight at the back of the wall by the right side pyramid, and Sushi Boy's trying to hold on to this one by himself. He's been good with the Bulldog so far, but... We go, lots of players from X10 here looking toward that B site. They go quite fast, but oh, they're just going to be found immediately thanks to the KO knife. And Ye has all the warning in the world, holding the angle. He was towards A at the beginning of the last round. Maybe they were trying to evade him, but you can't evade El Diablo. As he looks for more, going close to the toxic screen here.
they res Cruz back up. He's back in the game, Dan. And if you look, Envy is all rotated over to B, and X10 is reeling out of here. It was supposed to be an all-out B play. But once the suppression blade comes in from Victor, gets all 5 of them, the toxin screen has to go down. There's just no shot. They have to reposition. And look at this mid-round aggression from Envy.
Yeah, so interesting because there was so much time left in the round for reposition. As you say, the big push in halls, I love this. It gives Envy a very good sense as to what's going on, and also they have faster rotation times. And they may have outpaced X10. X10 have been waiting around, and Envy's used that time to gain all this info. They're pushing the back line. There's a Cypher trip right there. They're going to blow that one up. And Foxy's got to be careful, stuck in spawn now. And he's kind of isolated, but they don't want to necessarily just waste time looking after Foxy. And now the rotation from X10 back towards mid, towards A. There's no time short. There's only 15 seconds to get the spike planted. Finesse could do so much damage here. How many can Finesse get? That's 2. Again, time is a huge problem. Finesse and Crashies will finish it all off. And Foxy's left with nothing to do. No time, no spike, no teammates.
Consolation orb, maybe. No more. Sit in, and it just didn't happen.
A lot of ults up in this round, actually, and there's that pause push, but Yay, he seems to always be in the right place at the early portions of the round. This has to be very frustrating for X10. What are they going to do here? They're going to keep challenging Yay with... Yeah, there's that Cypher cage. That's going to allow them to all fall away. And also suggests that they could push the angle. So Yay might actually want to get aggressive at a certain point. But there's a timing here as X10 rotate.
Oh dear, Dan, look at this. The Viper Killjoy setup. So, I said that this would be an interesting setup because it would make A weak. But dear God, I feel like B would be incredibly hard to take on this setup.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Snake Bite. Nano Swarm. The Poison Orb is also there, ready to get put up.
Welcome to my
Oh, we get a counter Viper's Pit to allow the X10 players to push through, but everyone else is just happy to spray forward. Yay, the same. Scary able to get back sight, but again, not too many teammates left. Ooh, taking some damage there from the Snake Bite, and he's alone. There's the first one there from Scary. Yeah, Viper's Pit catches another edge.
The save, they look to get it back on track. But Envy, maybe their first lead of the match?
Yeah, we might see an ult here from Envy as well. They are fully stacked on ults effectively, and see if they are going to try to burn one of those. Don't want to hold on to them for too long. We'll get the push-up pause as well. Cruz leading the way, and there is indeed that defender lockdown coming through from Envy, from Finesse. Slowing things down here for X10. See X10 having to reset out because of that lockdown. In fact, oh no. There's a nice one from Finesse, able to finish it off.
Down A.
Patty will take him down though.
Still a 2-on-3, Dan. That Blade Storm's still online. This is still a very winnable round for X10.
Yeah, he's watching that mid-rotation. 50 seconds here. Oh, did Crashy spot a slither of a player? He may have done. Keeps jiggling this one. There we go. He's got the information. That's huge. Crashy's playing it safe. Giving his teammates the information so they know how to rotate around this one. So yeah, moving through the door back towards A. Crashy's still trying to just...
Ooh, dashes out
30
of
seconds left.
the KO knife, Dan. He wants this frag onto Crash. He's bad.
And they're not giving it. Envy playing so disciplined. They know they don't have to fight. They know that X10 have to push onto a site, and they don't have anywhere to go here. They're going to have to commit the spike towards that B site, and now it's down to Crashies to actually just use the time against Patty to just make it impossible. And he's just hiding back site. Patty's forced to plant. Crashies peaks at the perfect moment, and there's just nothing to be done.
Went down though, Dan.
He did actually go down, so maybe there's a chance for Scary if he can get there in time, but Victor ready in mid. And there's a defuse from Crash. He's so well played by Envy, honestly.
It really was, because there was a lot of fights that Envy could have given X10 in that 2-on-3, and they were playing.
So we'll see if he can get something again at the beginning. Again, just always at the right place at the right time is Ye at the beginning of these rounds, and he's just putting another one. They're going to just collapse on that. A nice 2-for-1 for the defenders to make this a 4 versus 3 for Envy as X10 now reset back out of the aggression. And they're trying to find somewhere else to go at this point.
Yeah, they're letting Sushi Boys lurk up through this elbow position. They know Marv has ulted on B. So that kind of makes an odd scenario because you're aware as a pro player that a Viper obviously has to take steps in and out of the Viper ult. It's going to leave a gap either at nest or elbow.
Here.
You can see Sushi just prodding around, trying to get a rotate into him. Sova also doing the same. X10 really spread out with these last 3 players.
They might try to recon into Viper's pit here to try to deal with Marv, because it looks like they want to commit through this Viper's
I have
pit.
retrieved the spike.
And that's really the only useful that they have to possibly deal with it if they were to do that. But of course, Sova over towards this A site, unable to offer that opportunity. So they're in a really awkward spot. However, the drone clearance will suggest that Foxy will have space on the site to plant, but it's given by Envy. They're playing really safe at the moment.
Yay, barely getting out of there. I thought he might have gotten caught on a timing by Foxy. Foxy now aggressing up onto Ye, and Ye looks real aware of this, Dan.
He very much does. Foxy, though, is going to be very key. Patty picks up one. Hunter's Fury. Foxy looking for the perfect moment. They haven't spotted him. Foxy gets 2. He knows what more is around the corner. Crashies. Crashies will come back and just catch Foxy falling back. 1 more to go, and Crashies is good for it. Oh, that was very close.
He's going to res the boy. Get him up, Dan. Get him up.
And there we mid doors, looking to perhaps walk into mid and get some angles, but we've got an aggression there from Victor. He's been spotted, obviously, gets suppressed, but he puts a KO, but he's still going for it. Victor, extremely confident. Will he go for some more? Backing away, he's got teammates here. It's good spacing between him and Finesse.
Oh my gosh, Dan, right off the tack timeout, the aggression into A main. Can you just completely shut down the tactic that the enemy team has talked about for the last minute?
Yeah, and it makes so much sense too, because right now, if you're X10, you have the ult advantage. You've got the KO ult, you've got your Hunter's Fury and so on also. So there's lots of ways to open up an exec onto a site, but you can't do that if that game is taken away from you. And they're going for the plan B, quite literally.
Ooh. I know exactly where you are.
Both of those frags work out for them, Dan. The site's open. The neural theft comes in. It's free. The plant's going down. Oh my goodness. Look at this Viper lurking mid, too. Is FNS going to be aware of this?
It's pre-forcing. Oh my god. Oh, well, now he spotted it. But does he allow Scary to slow him down?
Yeah, maybe.
Scary's really out of position here. And oh my god, Scary is going to completely destroy Finesse. But on the side, we'll see Victor and Ye making their way forward. Victor very low at this point. Ye on that operator. And Ye does have the dash and the cloud burst still. And updraft. He's got a full kit to work with. Swapping out for the rifle. A little bit more dynamic. Nice. Takes his time. Where's the last player? By Sushi Boys. I think he heard the step. Ye is going to save the day there for Envy and keep them on that streak. 6 rounds in a row here for Envy. Supremacy as far as North American teams go between Sentinels and Envy. But we'll come back to that in a moment as we have the rounds now opening up quite nicely for Cruz and Patty. X10 taking that mid control. Talking up the individual plays there of Envy, we get X10 striking quite effectively. Trying to just now get that movement going towards that B site. The split works out.
What?
No. Patty was so unaware of that as well. That's somewhat outrageous. And now Marv finding himself in the 1v2, 8 health left. No idea where these 2 players are that he's against. No idea.
Yeah, and they've pushed out of the B side. This is a very hard round to read, but he has the Toxin wall, Dan. He might be able to put that up and get across into the site, but this should be a save with 8 HP.
I was thinking exactly the same. Just create a little channel for yourself all the way to the back of the site, but looks like perhaps just trying to get some exits. As you say, the 8 points of health. Not a good prognosis for Marv. So that's the first round for X10, actually, since the kind of pistol streak.
But this, again, that B play, they're playing off in case the KO knife comes.
Oh, Finesse, is he gonna get himself into safety out of the vision? He will.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God.
What a push.
Oh my god, this could just destroy the entire round. Will he ever check for this? Oh, he's just going to pull the trigger straight away. And he is just dug into this position. Into the cloud burst, actually goes down. But he's not given all the information. He's taken out Cruz, the KO. So not the highest value out of all of the agents. But Patty will make his way to the back of the site. Still Hunter's Fury available. Still the Viper's Pit on Scary available. But Scary's actually playing outside, very far outside of the site.
Very far off. He's very fair of the flank.
Trying to push forwards now. Sushi Boy gets himself the one kill onto Crashies. The toxic screen comes up to allow Sushi Boys to get out of there. There's a neural threat too. So now they know precisely where Ye and Marv are. It is going to be so difficult for Envy, for the remainder of Envy. Time is against him, Foxy. Oh my god, Marv did not look good for that one. 2 versus 3.
Playing the mollies for the post plant. Has the poison orb on the spike as well. This is unwinnable. And they're taking a lot of those ults you mentioned into this last round, and they might be able to put 6 on the board. And again, Ye is going to go with this elbow push. He hasn't had much success doing this push, but he's going for it again. Again, suppressed.
Ooh, it's very scary stuff. Aggressive push coming from X10, up mid from elbow, trying to split back into that B side once again. 3 kills, quick succession for X10. Finesse wrapping around the corner, beautiful stuff there to try to equalize. 2 versus 3. Oh, doesn't expect the luck, but Sushi Boy not able to capitalize.
Welcome to my world.
That lockdown is still available, and there it goes.
The Viper's Pit is there too. They're not planting though, and FNS is holding them in. They're going to have to go right into him.
Oh, they're not looking the right way. Oh, there they go. Find the frag, the trade onto FNS, and Marv has crept forward in the meantime. He's going to hear the stepping, surely. The rotation. Did Marv hear the running? I don't know that he did.
Look at this, Dan. Sushi Boys is in A. He's put the trip up at the mid doors. He has the trip at A main. That means Envy can only come from spawn right now. The door's closed.
Oh, wow. Marv is in so much trouble. We have 2 snake bikes remaining as well for Scary, so... Oh, can you crouch under that? I don't think so.
No, this is that trip that I was referring to.
Oh, so unfortunate there for Marv. But can he win the gunfights? They're looking to double peak this one, perhaps. As long as they don't allow 1v1s, they'll...
It's just, you know, a perpendicular line.
If you're a fan of lines...
Yes, this is great. And Envy is gearing up for an A split right now. 2 people working through the halls. FNS holding the flank. I think he's going to get this flank kill on Cruz, Dan.
Moving forward, Ye coming with that Sheriff and is labored, but manages to make it happen. Still stays alive for another! Ye opens it up beautifully there. And now Envy are in good stead. Crashy's holding down Cave, but maybe not. Victor on the other end of it, though, looking to try to recover here. Oh, such a heads-up maneuver there to just go for the player coming back. And now Victor, once again, playing it patient, finds Cruz as well. So all these pushes being deflected one by one, leaving just Scary. Door up. Well, that's a huge sound cue, precisely where Scary is in his elevated position. 3 players all across this A site. Able to deal with 1, but they're not giving him the rest. It's not going to be easy. X10 actually going for a full save, which Envy did not.
Oh, look at this recon from Crashies. It goes right in front of A main. It's triple pinged everyone. What an arrow.
Ye turning around, trying to deal with this one. Ye annihilating players with the Sheriff. And now it's just Patty left. Ye's actually one off of the Bladestorm now because of all of that.
And again, they're on an eco. 9-6. And Envy look to get up to double digits here.
Yep, and looking to just go straight into B as well. Toxic screen there to cover all of mid from X10. But again, Envy have a clean access to that B site. They've gambled correctly at the beginning of the round in that sense. But X10, they've got Sheriffs, they've got a Marshal on Cruz. Might be able to do some damage here, and there we go. There's that first bit of damage. Yeah, he wants to try to create some space for the team. Doesn't want it all to be stuck. Goes out. No fear. Straight away to spawn. Is there another one? Ye holding strong. Looking very confident here. Victor to just help him out. And that's going to be most of X10 dealt with.
You can see
going to more of a secondary.
Oh man, they're just sending it. I think the trips just went down because of that null command, Dan. The site's free. The Viper toxin screen's up. The plant will certainly go down.
Oh. And this is, I mean, it's 1 frag on the way back there against Vanessa again. But there's no ults here really, except, I mean, Cruz ult, KO ult here to try to work their way back in. I love this again. Envy, aggressive poking there, not allowing X10 to coordinate their retake. Just poking and prodding. And here goes again. Ye meets Scary in spawn. All these sound cues now ready to just exploit. Oh, a little bit awkward. See how they'll be able to use those.
Shot. Does that break the trip? It would. It goes right where the trip is, Dan. That's an insane shock dart from Crashies. Obviously, there was no trip there this round. Oh, that hit Foxy.
Oh, it did. Down to 24 health. Ouch.
That allows Marv to just sneak his way right into this corner.
And he can create so much presence.
And the shock dart ensured there's not a trip there. Look at this, Dan. They're regrouping towards this B site, and Marv's flank is going to be wide open when the site is hit. He's going to probably be third contact, which means there's going to be 2 frags that go down likely before Marv works his way through halls.
This is going to be very difficult. And be setting him up deep, as you say. Now, looking to execute the pressure towards B. They don't have to be super committed, because as you say, with Marv in such a deep position, with some sound cues, Envy can play off of that info that Marv gets. Maybe Marv even finds an opportunity for a pick. So back into mid now as Envy look to try to catch rotations, and maybe Ye will find something. And there it is. He does find the opening onto
Marv
Patty.
is through.
Oh, this is so complex to like deal with this. Envy have so many opportunities now because of their early round setup. And Marv there, up on heaven, scanning into the site. Is surely going to catch somebody at some point. Foxy, though, catching Victor.
9 seconds, Dan.
And that's the spike down. And oh no! Foxy, he's just found that one linchpin of this round, and he is locking down that spike. There's no time, and Scary can... Foxy, the one play.
Oh, they're going to run it back. Same shock dart, but you can see there's no trip there again. But that's exactly where that shock dart's blowing up. 0 point gets 2 people. That's a lot of information.
Yeah, feels similar to that last round. All this presence from Envy, taking that deep control. Marv completely undiscovered, and Ye can fall back now. Again, they've got Marv into that same deep position.
Yeah. The difference here, though, Dan, is that Envy is positioned all around this A site with a lockdown on FNS in the halls. This is going to come down to Patafan on this operator, but Ye wins the battle again.
Defensive Hunter's Fury just to slow things down here, but there's that lurk unlocked by Marv. And this is a much better look for it. Marv is just dropping everybody, but Foxy with that return, can he win that next key fight? He can! Oh, this is dangerous. And we're back into it. Round 20. X10, 2 rounds back-to-back, creeping forward on the scoreboard.
There's that Crashies arrow that's going to go to the back of the B site. 0 point as well. That's definitely getting Patafan. Drone tag, he suppressed and tagged in.
Oh, feels bad, but they're not committing through. They're not committing through just yet. They didn't actually bait out a lot of util either.
No, Sushi Boy's looking at the cam confused. FNS lurking up mid. Might be able to catch Foxy here. Or Ye, I'm sorry, that was Ye. Ye catches Foxy. Keeps getting these picks in mid.
The split setup, it looks very, very good for B at the moment, for Envy, but Patty at the backside with the operator, I feel like Patty could really cause some problems. Patty did not burn yet the dash, so I feel as though it's all on Patty's shoulders. Has to support the Sushi Boy. There's that first shot. I think gets a leg shot with that one. Marv takes down his assistants, but however, Cruz makes his way forward, takes down Ye. Another frag for him in mid. Beautiful stuff from Cruz. Patty holding it down as best he can with a shorty backside, but 2 versus 2.
FNS paused for a second there to put an alarm bot on the flank, and that's really, really big.
Spike planted.
Able to take that one down, but Cruz now left his own devices by himself. Would be a round for X10, so no operator here now for X10, and we've got Envy focusing on A. Yeah, looking for it. And just go straight into the A point, but big movement on the flank from X10, all the way down mid. 3 players down mid. Scary goes down, and that's unfortunate. Those retake walls are very important.
And the pit comes out, Dan, from Marv, and the double flank is spotted by FNS. Oh my, gets 2. Patafan trades it out. But we're still in a 3-on-1 with only Patafan up. It's over.